Welcome back, guys, to Entre Nos. I'm Evelin and my co-host is
Alondra.
And today we have some table topics and some family blah blah blahs.
Yes.
Right? So I think I picked a few from here, and then you can pick a few from here.
Okay.
Which one do you want to pick?
I'm gonna do this family one. Let's see.
Okay.
What one value defines
your what?
What one value?
What
one value defines your family the most?
one value?
Yeah, one value that defines your family the most.
What are values? Like a list of values, so I can pick one. Let me see. Values.
Like honesty.
List. Oh, okay. So these are courage, accountability, compassion, creativity, equality, appreciation. That defines my family the most.
Yeah. What one value defines your family the most?
Maybe it's not the most,
but it's one.
But it's one. Creativity, just because I saw it.
Yeah, because y'all
and I just think it just fits all of us, you know, because Milo is so creative. I love when he draws on his little chalkboard. Like, he's drawn like a whole house outline that he wants for his future house, right?
Mm-hmm. That's crazy already.
Yeah, no, but he's been doing that for a while now. Like, before we even thought about, you know, we haven't talked about all that on the podcast, right? But yeah, before he used to draw, like, that he said he would want to.
He's so little to be like brainstorming.
Girl, let me tell you,
what he wants in his room.
We got not even that, like how he wants
the layout.
The layout, and then in that layout, he's fit like 10 houses for his family.
Wow.
Like his grandparents.
He said, tenemos un terrenote.
Sí, literally.
Y todos vivimos en él.
Yeah, that's literally. And then the pool is in the middle.
Wow, that's a dream, to be honest.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
So, yeah, he's super funny. I think creativity would be, I mean, Roland's a creative. I consider myself a creative, not to Roland's level, right?
Yeah.
But I still think
you guys value creativity a lot.
Yes, for sure. I feel like if Milo ever had to be like, I would never be like, you have to be a lawyer.
Yeah.
You know, I'd be like, just experience what you want, follow what your heart is telling you. And I really do feel like Milo will either go into the architecture because he loves building Legos. Yeah. He loves building with the magnet puzzles or whatever. Mm-hmm. He loves puzzles. I feel like he falls in the realm of building.
Yeah.
How? I don't know. So, yeah, that creativity definitely would be one for my family.
Okay.
For you?
What one value? We value...
No, like that one value that defines y'all.
Yeah.
You want me to give you the list again?
Mm-hmm.
It was courage, accountability, adaptability,
Mm-hmm.
que te adaptas.
Yeah.
Compassion, beauty, creativity, equality, appreciation, boldness, community, curiosity, forgiveness, collaboration, honesty, adventure, acceptance, commitment, ambition, confidence, balance. I'm sure there's more, but
I think commitment
to each other and to God,
and like to what we said needed to be done. We have to commit to that. Like, if we said we have this amount of budget, and if we said we're going to be writing down exactly every penny we spend, we have to commit to it. And Kike really asks that of me, like, commit that you write it down. What else do we have coming up? Like, we have a whole calendar. And
how are y'all doing with that?
It's fun, I guess.
Oh, that's too funny.
But yeah, commitment of like, I mean, like, if he said he was gonna clean on Saturday, I expect for him to commit to that. Like, you don't make any plans because you're cleaning, right? Like that.
Y'all crack me up.
Yeah, so commitment. Like, if I said I was gonna wash your clothes on Monday, then I should commit to that.
Va a estar lavada y dobladita.
Yeah.
That's funny. So, you know how I said in April I wanted to eat salads?
Mm-hmm. You started trying?
No, not yet, right? But I did buy. I went grocery shopping yesterday or the day before. What day is it today? Tuesday. I went yesterday. And I bought me just the basic, guys. Just the basic. I got me the romaine. romaine. I don't know, romaine lettuce. I don't know, whatever. I got that, right? I got me a bag. I got some croutons, and then I got the Olive Garden Italian dressing, the light one, and then that's what I'm gonna start with.
That's good. I used to
excuse me. I used to eat that one a lot before, but I just stopped. But
like
I throw
Caesar
in
salad.
Yeah, so we're changing habits, right, of eating, trying to at least, and the whole feeling good, guys, it's still going.
Yeah,
not the waking up early part, right? But and I even have my alarm, but I am gonna say I don't get on social media in the mornings like I used to. Like I don't, but I still use my phone as an alarm. Like, and I don't want that. I need to get out of the habit, right? I have snoozed. If I'm being honest, I still snooze, right? I'm trying not to, but I still snooze. But I am gonna say that I still feel good. You know, in March after Cancun, I think like for 2 weeks I was feeling drained. Like me sentía cansada, but I also felt like like again, I had just been playing catch up, and I still am. And not having sleep is crazy how much it affects you, like, you know. But
you're like a walking zombie.
Yeah. And then I just thinking ahead, like I think, okay, this weekend I have an event Saturday, Friday. I have an event.
And you're already drained.
I have an event tomorrow at Axelrad, right? Like I'm at Axelrad on Wednesdays, guys. So make sure y'all
From what time to what time?
From 5:30. No, from 4:30 to 9:30. You know, which is cool. I don't mind it. It's just chill. You know, my little sister's been going with me, so hopefully she goes tomorrow. And yeah, so that's that. But I'm there making money, so it's not like I'm not doing nothing. You know. And then Saturdays, I started setting up at Houston Farmers Market, and I'm there making money.
Yeah.
I'm really trying to push Mercado Milo because it just has so much potential, and I don't regret not continuing it, you know. But I just know that we took a long break when COVID happened, and we just picked it up last year in November, you know, for hip hop, and seeing that people really liked it, I was like, oh shit, you know. Yeah. And now it's doing even better, right? So I'm picking up that, and then I think, okay, I have events Fridays, Sundays, you know, I'm gonna be at Carbach, and then I think of May, and I'm just like, oh, I know there's more coming. And then summer, Milo's gonna be home,
and then you have the Disney trip,
and the Alegres Milagros back to school event. So that means I have to go to Mexico to drop all that and do an event there.
Yeah,
for that, you know, it's a lot, but I love it, you know. So the feeling good is still there. I still feel good. And I don't want...
You just need a little bit more commitment.
Yeah, I need a little bit more commitment for sure. The reason I was saying that is because I wanted to get back to commitment. I need to do better at doing that. But again, I am human, and I'm not saying that that's why, right? Yeah. But I still have been focusing on my monthly goals, right? So this month, I was like, I'm going to eat salads. And I even told Faith, I'm like, I'm going to start eating salads because she loves salads, right? And I'm like, my co-host said she was eating salads with like orange juice or some shit. And I don't think I'm there yet.
Like a vinaigrette.
Oh, okay, yeah. So I'm like, she said something like that. So I'm like, but I think I want to try like salads, you know? And then, so yeah. I think somebody called me weird because they said, you like to see Roland eat?
I called you weird.
You did, right?
Yeah.
But somebody else called me weird. Because it was not like in here.
Yeah, you were just like, wow, you like that? That's crazy. So satisfying. Like, that's weird that you think like that.
That I like to see him eat?
Yeah, something that you don't like, though.
Oh, yeah, it's weird.
It's like you don't like it, but you love watching him eat it.
I just enjoy watching Milo and Roland eat. Because I just love to see how much they enjoy their food.
That's Kike.
Because, look. Hold on. I think this
La carita.
Look. I'm sorry, guys. I'm showing her a video of Milo eating, like, spaghetti. Can you see it?
Dude.
And he's just, like, enjoying it.
Yeah.
Right? So,
he stuffed his face.
Yeah, like, he was, like, he loves spaghetti. But, yeah, it's not weird. I just enjoy seeing my men eat. Like, I love it. You know?
Like, today I asked Kike, can I go get a matcha? And he's like,
I've never had that.
He told me, yeah, babe, like, get anything you want while you're pregnant, right? Like,
because you can't get it when you're not.
Yeah, he's like, get anything you want. Like, it's cool, whatever. And I was on the phone with him when I took the first sip of my matcha. And I was like, bro, it's so good. And he's
What
like,
is that?
It's like a green tea.
So if I like tea, I should try it?
It's really good, yeah.
But is it unhealthy?
A little bit, because it's a little bit sugary.
Ah.
So le pongo como 2 pumps of like brown sugar syrup. And it's like so good. And he was like, I really like to hear when you enjoy something. He's like, I really, que le da mucho gusto, you know?
Yeah, that's how I am. That's me. Like, I just love to see them eat.
Enjoy, yeah.
Like, I know they love. Girl, you were here. Milo just asked to eat something.
Yeah.
Like 3 things while he was there. Like, you know?
I would have been here like an hour and a half and he already
It's
ate
just
3
like,
things.
Like, it's just, I don't know. But yes, guys. I know it's April already. Don't let the new year, new you resolution like fade away. Like, keep it going, you know. I mean, it's still the beginning of the year if you think about it. Like, we're still there. It's number 4 out of 12. So with that being said, let's see. Would you give your child more or less freedom than you had growing up? That's a good one.
Less freedom than I had growing up, yeah. I started clubbing at 14, guys.
Me too. But I would go with my mom.
Oh, no, I would go with my sister.
I would go with my mom on Tuesdays a Portal.
Yeah.
You know where that's at?
Yeah, the little Mexican place.
Yeah. The one next to the cemetery. Yeah, I used to go on Tuesdays.
Yeah, so I think a little bit less freedom. Porque...
So your mom would let you go or you would sneak out?
No, she let me go.
She would let you go.
Yeah, but so I can go with my big sister. She was always like, yeah, okay.
Cuídala.
Yeah, supposedly. But I was like, okay. Yeah. My sister was like 17, 18, and I was 14.
Wow.
Nos íbamos de parranda. Yeah, and like the freedom of like her letting me go to work at 12 years old. And
that's crazy.
Yeah.
I honestly, now that I think about it, it's crazy because at farmers market, I see the workers just let their kids fucking go. Little girl, there's a little girl, I'm not gonna say her name, but she's just like, let's say her name's Beatrice, and I'm just like, Beatrice, what are you doing? Nada, caminando, just walking. And she'll just walk around her little sassy self, asking the vendors for free shit.
Wow.
Y nunca le dice nada. Like, siempre está sola. And I tell Faith, I'm like, it gives me so much anxiety to see her just walking around. Like, how the mom wouldn't even know if somebody just took her.
Yeah.
You know, like, they wouldn't.
Yeah, she wouldn't. Porque the mom is busy at her puesto.
Yeah. So, yeah. I think for me, my mom was very strict. Like super strict. So I still did my stuff. I would do stuff. Yeah. Like, I feel I would try to build the relationship where it's like, you have the freedom, you know, but it's limited.
Yeah.
Like, you can never spend the night at your friend's house.
Yeah.
Like, that's just a rule. Yeah. So don't even ask me, you know. Your friends can always come over, but you can never go. Unless it just becomes one of those things where it's like, I don't know. It's just so hard for me. Like, I don't see myself.
But you would definitely give them a little bit more freedom than what your mom.
It's just different, yeah. Because let's say if it's Rosemary, if she has a daughter, my best friend, right? She has a daughter, and I have a daughter the same age, and they become really best friends. I think that'd be different.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
You really trust Rosemary,
but I really trust Rosemary,
yeah.
Not a kid that you just met in school. Yeah. Like, I'm not gonna do that. You know.
Okay, so say Rosemary gets a new boyfriend and they've only been dating 8 months. Would you let your daughter go and spend the night over at Rosemary's house and they've only been dating 8 months?
Probably not.
Yeah.
Probably not. Again, like I said on the last episode, I've been into the whole crime thing, and I just don't see myself, you know. I don't. And I feel like it's so crazy because sometimes it's even within families, you know, and it's so scary, you know. And so I just feel like I would feel more safe. I've always told Roland that I wanted our house, to be the house where they want to come. That's what it is.
You're the cool mom. He's the cool dad, and
it's just
the kids are like, no, let's go to Evelyn. Let's go to your mom's house.
Let's go to your house.
Yeah.
I want my house to be that house, so I don't have to put my kid in that situation where I tell them no.
Or if you,
but
have
if
to
it was,
be
I'd
the
be
chaperone for like a movie date. Right?
Yeah, I'd be like, I just wouldn't.
You'd be like, I'll take all the kids. I'll take all the kids to the movie, and I'll sit there with them in the back.
I don't see myself ever letting Milo or my daughter staying at a friend's house.
You know, that's actually my older sister. My older sister does all that for my nieces' group.
Friends.
Yeah, like okay. If they're going to the mall, my sister's going to the mall with them.
Yeah, I feel like I do that for his class.
Yeah,
you know, like I'm that mom, but I don't know, like it's just hard for me. But I would give my daughter la confianza. Pero I'm gonna know.
It'll be limited.
I'm gonna know if she's a crazy one or not. You know, based on how she acts and how she reacts to things. You know, but like Milo, I know that he's not like a confianzudo kid.
Yeah.
So I feel like I would hope that, God forbid, if something happened, he would tell me, you know. Yeah. But then I also feel like I would never want to put him in a situation where that would be the case.
That something would happen, yeah.
Yeah, but of course, it's a lot of the stuff is out of your hand, you know. So yeah, I would say probably give them more freedom than what I had, because I had nothing.
Yeah.
So I would do shit behind my mom's back. But yeah, I blame my sister though, because she got pregnant at a teen, and
she was the one who...
at a young age. So she kind of told my mom, I got pregnant here at the house or some shit like that.
Yeah.
So that made my mom say, fuck no, I'm not having another one getting pregnant here, you know. So I think that's what caused my mom to be. And I was wild too. I would do crazy shit too. So whatever.
All right,
get your next one.
Let's do this one. What are your favorite apps?
Right now, my favorite apps are, let me see, my email. That's what I love my email.
Sorry, what's this here?
I know you made me want to. My email, I think that's my top one. And let me see, I don't know, I think Instagram. I don't really get on Instagram, so maybe not Instagram. My email is my favorite app. If I had to pick a favorite, it's my email.
Because you open it
daily, and I'm checking it daily.
Like throughout the whole day?
Throughout the whole day, yeah. Because I'm working, you know, so it's like through my email or just text messages. For you?
My bank.
I don't think that's my favorite for sure.
That's because I have to move a lot of money around. Like as soon as money hits, I have to move it somewhere else.
No, yeah, I know what you mean.
But it's throughout the day, you know.
I feel like I'm getting there with Mercado Milo.
Yeah, that's fun. It becomes fun because you're like, dang, I'm playing with money now. You know?
Let me just say, I did an event on Wednesday, Saturday, and Sunday. And within those 3 days, I made $400.
That's so good.
Off of candy, bro. Candy.
That's really good. $200 a day.
No, it's 3 days.
What? So you made $600?
No, I did $400.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but it was still like I'm just like, it's really good off of candy, you know, because
that's like $125. Algo así.
Yeah,
a day.
So I'm just like chilling, you know.
Yeah.
And it's not that it's hard, because it's not. You just gotta talk to people. But oh my God, you made me yawn.
It's because it's not early, guys.
Yeah, it's not early. It's a late one tonight. Okay, my turn. Oh wait, what was this?
Oh, your favorite apps.
Oh yeah, my email.
And Instagram, because recipes.
No. For you?
Yeah.
No, I think one of my favorite apps is my pictures. I love going back on memory lane with Milo's baby pictures. Like, I just love it. Like,
you constantly catch yourself doing that?
Yeah, I do. Aww. I constantly catch myself. And Roland too. Sometimes he's like, let me show you something. And it's like a picture of Milo when he was a baby. And I'm just like, oh my God. And we love to show him, you know. Roland asked him, could you be a baby for us again? And then he's like, I guess. He's like, but I'm a big boy now. And I'm just like, you don't have to. Like, if he has an option. Yeah. But the next one. Is there a habit or behavior you try not to emulate? To emulate?
Like for it to come out?
From your parents or siblings. I guess.
Oh, like one of their behaviors, like that I caught from them?
Yeah, that you try not to emulate. So I'm assuming, I hope I'm saying that right. Emulate means, basically, is there a behavior or habit you try not to match from your parents or siblings?
Yeah, well.
Yeah, I definitely do have one.
I think it would be, I don't know how to call it though. I think it would be like not being self-reflective.
Who are you talking about? Call them out real quick right now.
All of them. No, I think my parents.
They're not self-reflective.
Yeah, like they're not like.
They don't
cuesta mucho to get out of your feelings and think about the bigger picture and think about the other person as well. You know?
Take a step back.
Yeah. Yeah. So I feel like I really have to take a step back and be like, oh, hold on, I'm tripping. It's me who's tripping. Yeah. You know?
That's true.
Yeah. So I try to not emulate that.
Yeah. Oh, okay. We learned a word. For me, I will call them out. My mom, I will try not to have bad communication because my mom has like zero communication. Yeah. Like she doesn't know how to communicate, you know? Maybe it's just not something she's learned, you know? Yeah. So definitely that.
But have you caught yourself in situations where you're like, wait, I'm not communicating? And then you think back and you're like, this is a behavior my mom has. Because me, like,
like today, earlier when he's like, oh, I know that I annoy y'all or y'all, we annoy him or something. I'm like, yeah, you know. Yeah. Because he knows. Yeah. But, sorry. Oh my God. Sorry. So, yeah, I tried. That's why I think communication maybe is a big thing for me. Yeah. You know, because I just didn't really deal with it with my mom. And another one would be my sister. Like, I just feel like she just blows shit out of proportion. Like
la cosa chiquita, it goes 0 to 100.
Real quick. Yeah. Yeah, real quick. And I'm just like, chill out, dude. Like, it's not that deep, you know? So I just feel my sister can take, like, be like, damn, tú ni comes. Saying that, obviously that can be a comment that can trigger somebody, you know? But if I were to be, if my little sister was, or me, if it comes for me, that's out of the picture, girl. We fighting, basically.
If you tell her, like,
if I say something like a remark, it's like game over, you know, if it's coming from me. Maybe right?
Because she feels like you don't mean anything out of goodness.
Yeah, probably.
Or you don't mean anything out of a joke.
I mean, I joke with her, but I just feel like if I say something, it hurts her, like it triggers her more. I don't know why, honestly. It's just been like that. So yeah, I don't know. I think that getting blowing shit out of proportion or getting I don't know, maybe I'm wrong now that I'm thinking. Now I'm less self-reflecting. Let me take a step back. Am I crazy? Because maybe I'm like, damn, am I wrong for expecting her not to blow something that hurts her feelings out of proportion? Because sometimes it's really like nothing. Yeah. And it becomes...
She gets her feelings hurt real quick.
And it becomes like a lot, you know? So yeah, that and my little sister... I love her to death. She's my MVP and everything. But my little sister, man, she's lazy. Yeah. Like, she drags sometimes. Not with me, though. Not with me. But I see her when people ask for things and she'll drag. You know, she'll do it. But she's dragging while she's doing it. But, you know, again, not for me. Like, she's my MVP. And we always tell her, like, man, we blow up, you're coming with us. Like, for sure, right? My little brother, he's conceited as fuck. And guys, I say this not in a bad way because everything I'm saying here, I say to my siblings.
So you try not to become conceited.
Okay. Yeah, I try. I mean, I don't try. Honestly, I do not think I'm conceited. Yeah. I don't. But I know people, if they don't know me, they probably think I'm conceited. Because I get that a lot. Like, in high school, I used to get that a lot, you know?
You just have this energy that you are very... You know who you are.
Yeah. Yeah. So I feel like that can be...
Like coming off as cocky or conceited.
Yeah. But my little brother is like that. He knows, right?
He knows who he is.
He knows who he is, you know? But sometimes I'm just like, don't be like... Down. Yeah. Like, don't be like that. Like, it's no competition, you know? Yeah. But yeah, so that's what with me. But with that being said, let's go on a quick break and we'll be back. And we are back. So the next one is,
have you ever caught yourself repeating something your parents said to you?
Yeah. My mom, she used to tell me in Spanish, like, yo siempre me doy cuenta.
That's funny. And now you repeat it to who?
Milo.
To
I'm
Milo?
just like, hey.
Milo, yo siempre me doy cuenta.
I don't tell him that. I'm just like, God, I tell him in a different way though.
Yeah.
I don't tell him. I always find out, but I tell him God is always looking.
Yeah.
And he's my friend. So he's gonna tell me.
Yeah.
That's what I basically tell him. But in basically
like
the
you
same
ain't hiding
thing.
nothing.
Yeah, but it's basically the same thing, but just like a different way,
Yeah.
I feel like if he's older, I probably would say like, yo siempre me doy cuenta de todo. Like,
yeah.
so you better stop playing, boy. You know, stop playing these little girls, because I'm gonna find out and I'm gonna tell the one I don't like. Like, real quick. But ¿y tú?
I think my mom used to always say, "Cuando tú vas, yo ya vine."
Oh my God! Yes.
So I would say that to like Kike or
Oh my God!
Or like whenever
can I have this matcha? Tú ya fuiste, ya lo tienes ahí, ready to drink it. Yes, you can get it. Oh, cuando tú vas, how is it?
Cuando tú vas, yo ya vine.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I like to say that a lot. Like, no, I know. You gotta tell me. Like, I went in and came back. I went and came back.
Yeah, that's so funny. On one of the episodes with This and Much More, I said sopatelas.
I know, and
Rollie
he
was like
shook.
Yeah, and I'm just like, I don't even know where that came from, but I hear it so much.
Yeah.
Where do I hear it? I don't know, but I've heard it before. But it just came out like so naturally that I was like, y sopatelas, and he's like, what? So I was just like, I don't know why but I know I've heard that. Yeah, like I've heard that. All right, another one. Would you choose to be the worst player on a winning team or the best player on a losing team?
Oh, my ego wants to say the best player on a losing team.
Damn, you loser.
But that's my ego, of like, I'm still the best. So I don't care. Like, I just don't like to be the worst.
They're the losers. But I'm still the best.
Yeah, I just like, that's what my ego wants to say. Like, no, I'm the best. Like, I know they're losing, but I'm the best, Then to say, like, porque I go back to the barbershop days and it just felt so good to be the best barber in the barbershop.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, my team sucks, but I'm the best. Oh my God. It kind of was cool because I was the girl. And so to think like I'm in a barbershop full of like awesome barbers that I don't stand out, como que it's not appealing to my ego.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go with
that one.
With being honest, and I want to be the best.
No, I'm thinking, right?
Yeah.
I think I'd be the worst player on a winning team just because I know that I'm gonna come on top. Like, you know what I mean?
Just because you know that you'll be your name will be part
No, because I know that because they're so good, I'm so competitive that even though I'm sucking right now, I'm gonna try my best to be up there. Yeah. Yeah,
that makes sense.
That's the only reason, because I'm competitive. Yeah. So I can't be told like
you can't be told like
I can't be the loser. Yeah. I can't be the loser, So I'd rather be the worst and get better.
Yeah, working towards
with having my competitiveness come out and compete with my team, Yeah. I think that's how it would be.
Yeah, that's actually a good way to seeing it. I've just never been put in that position. I've always been the best. Dude, it's all jokes. Like, I just love having the moment where I could just boost myself up, you know? And
go for it, girl. Boost yourself up.
And it's funny.
You're the best. You are the best. Let me tell you this. You are, like, I love, Milo's previous barbers. Yeah. But you are the best. I love it. Like, I love when you come, Milo's. You're expensive, though, but you're the best. I love it.
So, we all have to pay a price.
Oh, my God. We all
got to pay a price. We want good things. I feel it because I'm super patient. I'm not rushing.
You know what, though? I just give you props because you were able to get him to sit down by himself. Yeah.
And honestly, I feel like most moms know I'm super pricey, but they know that I'm good with kids. So they'll come and they'll be like, okay, we're dipping because you got him to be good, or you got his hair where we wanted his hair to be. Because some kids come with hair like poof, like spiked up. And I was like, I can get that hair to come down for you. And they
What do you mean?
Me.
So they go with you and then they go to another barber?
Yeah. After they're satisfied with the way their kid behaves, after they're satisfied with where we got with their kids' hair. I trained it. I trained the hair for them.
I'm not gonna lie though. I think if Tony was still cutting hair, Milo would still be with Tony.
Tony is like an amazing barber. I've seen his work.
Yeah. So I love Tony's work.
Yeah.
Like
I've seen his work and I'm just like, he's very cold.
Yeah, he is good. So I feel like if he was still
like, if I say I'm top 10, he's top 10 with me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I was gonna say, I'm not gonna lie, like Tony used to cut Milo like really good. You know, I never had a complaint or anything.
And I feel like he's patient too.
And he's patient too. But of course, Milo was still a baby when he was cutting, so I was kind of sad whenever he's like that he was gonna kind of stop cutting and he was gonna.
I just don't feel like he was passionate about it.
Yeah, no, I feel like he was slowly starting to like let go of clients. You know. We didn't want to be let go, I feel, and we were just like, all right, well, we'll just go with somebody else. Like, you know, and that's when Ronnie's like, ooh, what about this girl? She looks like she's good. She knows how to cut hair. She does kids. And I'm like, cool, let's go check her out.
Yeah.
Y like, sopatelas, bien cara.
And now I'm a co-host.
Now she's a co-host. But yeah, did I get the next one? Or or is you?
What's your dream family holiday destination?
Dream
family holiday destination. Like, where would you go for a holiday?
I've always wanted to do a New Year's somewhere else.
Where it snows?
I don't know. Like, for sure, just 1 year in my life, I want to do a New Year in New York. Because I know they just go crazy.
Yeah, it's a big deal for them.
It's a big deal. And I want to experience the countdown like that, you know? But I do want to do like I think the only holiday I'm always down to go out of town for is it's New Year's. Like, I don't go out of town for any other holiday.
Yeah.
I don't see myself leaving, because I did it one time with my grandparents when I was little. We went to Colorado for Christmas and it was fun, but it was sad at the same time because I didn't have my cousins. It was like,
you didn't open your gifts with all your family.
Yeah, I didn't. So kind of sucked a little bit, you know. So I just feel like, and me and Roland are very big on equal. We're trying to be equal with the family, so
que nadie se sienta más que like they're more important than the other.
For both of us, you know. So Thanksgiving we split it, Christmas we split it, New Year's we split it, right? But I feel like I could be more flexible with New Year's because Christmas Eve is mainly more with my family, but then after midnight we go with Roland's family. Christmas Day we're with Roland's family. So ya pasamos Navidad.
Yeah.
So siento que if we were able to take off a holiday, it'd be New Year's.
Yeah.
You know. So I don't have a destination, but I do wanna do a New Year's trip. And I don't know how or when, right? But I want to do that because I do want, like, it's a great way to start the year. Like, if you think about it, right? Like, taking a New Year trip, you're starting in a different city or a different country. It's just a great way.
It's como también, like, celebrating.
Yeah, celebrating life.
Yeah,
you know?
Celebrating your goals for the year. Like, we're done with the year. Now we get to celebrate
something new.
We're even celebrating that we're starting a new year, like, God-given. Yeah.
So I think for me it'd be New Year's. What destination? No sé, pero New Year's for sure. For you?
I think for me it'd probably be like La Pascua, go to Jerusalem, like Holy Land.
Okay. We want to take Roland's mom there.
Yeah, I think I would want to like experience the whole thing of like the crucifixion, like where it happened and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. Y'all do the Easter, right? The eggs. Or no? I've asked you, right? Yeah, I think
yeah, like hide the eggs for the kids and stuff. Yeah. I did goodie bags this year focused on like the resurrection of Christ, like for the kids.
Like, what did you do?
So I drew a picture of like Christ resurrected and then the cross that was empty, and I put like the candle for the Easter candle. And it was like a coloring thing, but I drew it for them and they had to color it in. And then I gave them stickers about God, like God saves and stuff like that.
How many kids are in your family?
So it was probably like 8 kids.
Oh, wow.
So I did 8 goodie bags for them.
That's cute.
So para que también sepan que like, que yeah, no cool, solo it's candies, like, pero no es solamente eso.
Yeah, so this year we didn't do, we did an Easter egg hunt, but we did empty eggs. Yeah.
Why?
So basically,
I'd be pissed if I was a kid.
No, so we created like a little store, and then they bought the egg. They bought what they wanted from the store with the eggs.
Oh, cute. It's like, eso cuesta 3 huevos.
Yeah, literally like that. So then we split, and then so Milo bought what he wanted with his eggs. And then I kept all the eggs. So next year we don't have to buy eggs now.
That's smart.
Because I kept the eggs, because they paid us with them.
Yeah.
And then we did have
y'all had a lot of eggs, I remember.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, you did see them, right?
Yeah, I saw them, and it was a lot.
So I thought that was really fun. And then I did hit one Easter. I did this with my family, not with Roland's family. I did it with mine just because
I have a lot of kids.
Yeah, we have a lot of kids, and it just made sense, So with Roland's family, we did stuff them with whatever, and then it was just like 4 kids, I think. But normally it's just Milo and Elias. So it's just Laura normally does like a stuffed balloon, and they pop it, you know, which I think it's so cool. And so I also did, and I was there, and I had an egg, and I was like, yeah, anybody got cash? And whoever had cash gave me their cash, and it added up to like $40.
That's good for a kid.
So no. So I added that, and I put like 2 candies in there, and I hit the egg for the adults.
Oh.
So including with that egg, I hit confetti because we do baby powder. So then I hit confetti and baby powder eggs, like we hit him. It was me, Roland, Sal, and my sister that we hit him, and I hit the egg, the blue egg. And it was just fun to see that you could bring that smile back to like the adults,
Yeah, haciendo cosas de niños.
Yeah, so then, but it was fun because it had money, you know, and so I hit it, and my brother-in-law actually got it, so shout out to him. It was funny because once he got that egg, they started chasing him.
For being the one that won.
So they can take his money, but it was funny. But we did that, but I really enjoyed doing the store. Like we all pitched in like $20, and it added up to like $100. And when I tell you I bought like more toys than anything. It was minimal candy, like minimal. Yeah. Because I was like, we don't need all this candy. ¿Para qué? Like, se echar a perder. Like, there's really no need, Yeah. But I saw this on TikTok. I don't take the credit for it, but I saw it on TikTok, and I'm like, man, this is a dope idea. But what I do like is that sometimes I send these ideas to my family, and they're down for it.
Yeah, that's good.
So then I was like, all right, I'm going to go to the store today. And then I went, and then I went with Priscilla, Penelope's mom. And we just went and bought like different stuff, So it was pretty dope. But with that being said, who's next? Me or you?
You.
Let me do this one. All right. What family member outside your immediate family has impacted you the most?
Outside my immediate family, family member outside.
You could do family member or friend.
Has impacted me the most.
Outside your immediate family. Like not your sisters.
I think.
Not your in-law, like your brother-in-laws.
Yeah. I think my client.
The brother one?
Yeah, Eric.
The one that went to your wedding?
He's impacted me the most. He's like a brother to me.
Aww,
I feel like
shout out to Eric.
Yeah, I feel like porque we share a lot of things that we wouldn't share with people.
Really?
Yeah, like I know for a fact that he will never be ashamed to share anything shameful, because he's already shared too many shameful things. But
well, damn.
Yeah, he's already shared way too many shameful things. But same for me. Le doy esa confianza to be like, to share something very shameful, something that I don't do. I don't share like that.
Yeah.
Things with people. So I feel like
remember that one secret that you said that was like something very shameful?
Yeah.
He knows that secret?
He knows that secret.
That's crazy. Yeah. So, saying, right, that you're really close to him. Kike knows that y'all are really close?
Yeah, he knows.
¿Y qué te dice nada?
No, he doesn't. Actually, one day he se lo topó walking out of the shop, and I was like, oh, they're having a conversation. I had a long conversation actually outside of the shop. Y me dio mucho gusto,
Yeah.
Pero no.
And that's when you know you're in a mature relationship, right?
Yeah.
Because sometimes it's just like, it's always good to have friends, you know? But obviously, it's never going to be where you put the friend over your relationship.
Yeah. And like his wife also knows, and she was the one kind of like pushing for him to ask me, like, to invite them to the wedding. Yeah, and I was like, he's like, it's cuando le di invitación, he's like, it's so funny because my wife kept asking me, did you ask her if we're gonna go? If we're invited?
Yeah, I know. It's so funny. I was shook when you told me we were gonna get invited. I was like, oh, okay. I didn't think we were,
Yeah.
But no, yeah, like, but that's
so
good.
It's
though.
like she's also mature about it, porque también he's told her like that's my barber. I've known her for 14, 15 years.
Oh wait, so you've known him longer than what
him.
you've known Kike and what he's known his wife.
Yeah.
Wild.
So there's been things that that I know he wouldn't share with his wife, out of respect for her, that he shared with me. And he's asked me for advice, like, should I even tell her? I'm like, yes, you sucker, you need to tell her, Yeah, things like that. So
yeah, no, I can see that.
I feel like he's been very impactful. Nomás like the bond.
It's a good friendship that you've been able to grow, right? With the time. That's good though. For me, I don't know. I guess if I don't count immediate family, like a friend, right? Or a family member.
Yeah.
Oh, well, immediate would my tío Sergio can be considered immediate? No, right? Because he's a family member.
No es hermano de tu mamá.
Es hermano de mi mamá. But he's immediate. I think immediate for me is like siblings, mom and dad. Yeah. So yeah, for me it'd be him. Mm-hmm. I feel like he's impacted my life so much. Mm-hmm. Like sometimes I think and I see him, and I'm just like, damn, like, so I know he be wilding out sometimes too, when he's drinking. And sometimes I'm just like, damn, like he really like helped me out.
Yeah.
In a time in my life that like I really needed help and guidance, like, and I tell his daughter,
almost like a fatherly figure.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
He's like a dad to me. And like I tell his daughters, I'm just like, and my tia Sonia too, right? Because that's his wife, and man, like she's helped tons, right? Pero yo hablando más con él, like when like me and Roland went through some shit, like I remember he was the first one I talked to for advice, and man, he had my back like nothing.
Yeah.
When me and my mom have gotten into arguments, he's had my back. When I need advice or just anything. And it's so funny because not that long ago, he told me and Roland, like, he told both of us, and he mainly more towards Roland, and he's like, I just want y'all to know, basically, like, if we ever needed anything, to count on him.
Yeah. And
he told Roland, I know you're never gonna ask me, but I'm telling you, that if y'all ever needed, ask me.
Yeah.
Like he knows que Roland nunca le va a decir, pero he wants us to know que le podemos decir, right?
Yeah.
So for me, he's like he's the person that's impacted my life the most outside, aside from my grandparents, right? Because they're like my parents, right? But yeah, he's like a dad to me, for sure. But yeah, you want to do the last one?
Yes, let's do the last one. Finally. I asked my sister all.
Oh my God! Day. I was gonna say, damn! You said finally, like if you were done.
I know. It's because I finally get a picture of my niece, dude. I've been waiting all day for it, and I'm like,
God. Leave her alone. Leave her alone, because I would get so annoyed when people would be like, "Send me a picture."
Really?
I'd be like, "Just leave me." But again, I was dealing with the whole "he's mine."
Yeah, I think maybe she's probably no. She better not.
It's like I was dealing with the "he's mine." Nobody texts me. Nobody asks me for pictures. Let me enjoy my baby. So leave her alone.
I'll ask her. Perla. She watches every episode.
It's okay to feel like she's just yours because she is yours.
Yeah. But no, like if she does feel that way, I want her to tell me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if you feel that way, we hope you tell somebody too.
Yeah.
So don't expect something from others that you won't do yourself.
No, 100%.
Yeah.
Like, even if, como me estabas preguntando, are you going to still be in the podcast? I'm going to tell you if I'm not feeling it.
I know, guys and girls. I asked her. I had already told Ronan, I'm like, I feel like she's going to quit, And then he's like, you think so?
I ain't no quitter.
I was just like, well, I just feel
that I'm going to be in love with my baby.
Yeah.
And and
if you still continued, obviously I want you to still continue Entre Nos, right? Yeah. But if you did continue it, I wouldn't see it because, she's okay being away. No.
Yeah.
But like you said, yeah, this is going to be your you time.
Yeah.
So It'll be cool.
Like, even I want to tell my sister, but it's too early on. I want to tell her, like, go get your nails done.
Girl, you crazy. She just had this baby.
I know that's what I need to chill out. I need to give her a couple months, you know?
No, yeah. You need to
She's
give her
in love
some
with
time.
her baby right now. Her baby sleeps so much.
That's good.
So much that como quiera se desvela because she wants to look at her baby all the time to make sure she's fine.
Girl, the first night Milo came home,
crazy.
Me and Roland slept on that side because we were just like, we just want to make sure he's breathing. Like, we want to make sure he's okay.
That's what my mom told me that my sister and her husband do. They just le pasan el dedito en la nariz to make sure that she's breathing. Yeah. Because, like, well, she's been asleep for like 5 hours, you know, and they kind of like.
But sometimes they'll have to wake her up.
Sí, para que coma.
Yeah.
So that's what they have to do.
Let me just say, though, before you read that one and before we end the podcast, my uncle had a baby, right?
Apenas?
Yeah, recently. Not my tío Sergio, my other uncle, right? Shout out to my tío Julio. And Junior, my cousin Junior, remember you met him at the event? He has a baby brother.
Really?
Yeah, right. He's old. He's already your age.
Yeah.
So he has a baby brother. Could you imagine having a baby brother right now?
No.
Okay, so he has a baby brother. I mean,
newborn baby.
Like, he's like a few months old. But my sister was telling me, I think it's the cutest thing ever because he's so freaking chubby. Like, he's super chubby. Yes. And I told my sister, I was like, man, the baby's so chubby. And then she's like, girl, he's on a diet. I'm like, what?
They put the baby on a diet?
They put the baby on a diet because he's so chubby.
I think just to see if he's able to lose weight.
I don't know, but I just thought it was the cutest thing ever because he's a baby. He's not even a year. He's not even a year, dude.
Yeah.
Es que está bien chubby. And then it's so cute.
They need to determine if his body's even able to lose weight. That's why.
I don't know what it is, but I just thought it was...
A correr, hijo.
I just thought it was the funniest thing. I'm like, well, how did they put him on a diet?
Like, crawl.
Like, how? And she's like, no, he just can't eat. He's supposed to be eating, let's say 4 ounces, and he's eating 8, right? No, so les están bajando, like they schedule. They put him on schedule, I guess. I don't know. That's what she was telling me, and I was just like, oh my god, that is the funniest thing ever.
I wouldn't put my baby on a diet. I'd be like, screw y'all, like
come.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm like, screw y'all, like my baby's in development.
Yeah. Okay, what's the last one?
It's gonna end up a little bit sad.
No, not in it sad. I just said something funny. Get another one.
What's one thing you miss about your father? What's one thing you miss the most about your father?
Which one? I'm sorry, guys.
So when you consider your father, you consider both of them?
I mean, yeah, I have 2 stepdads.
Yeah.
I have 2 stepdads. So, I mean, I grew up with both of them. You know, so that's pretty complicated. But if I'm talking about my biological father, I don't miss shit. It's not crazy. It's true. It's true. Yeah. I don't talk to him. So I don't. If it's biological father, I don't miss nothing. I don't need nothing, right? If it's for my stepdad, my dad David, my little sister's brother, and my little sister and brother's dad.
Yeah.
I think I miss when we used to go to Blockbuster together. He used to take us, and then we used to rent movies and get the snacks or whatever. And he was the one that always would take us to the movies. I miss that the most, that I can think from the top of my head.
Yeah.
For my other stepdad, my dad Melvin, he's the one that took me in and gave me his last name, and that's where I get the Luna from, right?
Yeah.
What I miss with him is when we used to go on the weekends with him. Me and my older sister, we used to watch movies with him, but we used to go to the store and he used to always buy me like this strawberry milkshake. They don't sell it no more.
Yeah.
Because I've been looking for it for years and I've nunca. But the way it's engraved in my mind, in my brain, in my memory, like
it was the best thing ever.
Of that strawberry shake, it was just so good, you know? So I've looked for it for years and I know que ya no lo tienen. So I feel like going to the store with my dad. I knew my dad. I didn't know at the time, but now I know my dad was broke, right? Like he didn't have money. Like he wouldn't stick to jobs. You know, he was a mechanic. So he was, I guess, struggling maybe back then. So now it makes me appreciate that a little bit more. It makes me appreciate that even just with that small gesture of taking us to the store and getting snacks.
Yeah.
And that strawberry milkshake specifically. is what and going back to my grandma's house and drinking it is what has me like, oh damn, you know. Those two things.
Oh
yeah. For you? Don't start crying.
No, I'm not gonna cry. What do I miss the most about my dad? I don't know. I think holding his hand.
You used to hold your dad's hand?
Yeah, when I was little. And he doesn't let me hold his hand really anymore.
Really? That's funny.
There was one time when I was 16 that I wanted to hold his hand and he thought like, no, mija, like, because people are going to think bad.
Oh,
and I was like, why? Like, it doesn't matter what people think. And
I can see that.
Yeah, and he just thought like, no, like, he didn't want people to think that he was a pedophile or like that me and him were in a relationship.
Well, good thinking of him. Like, he was protecting himself.
Yeah, he's like, I don't want people to think that I'm a pedophile or that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he's like, yeah, that's what muchacha, you know, I'm not going to be holding your hand
Grow
anymore.
the fuck up. Basically. Oh my God,
I remember being rejected to hold his hand. And so from that moment on, I just miss holding his hand.
Yeah. You know, for my grandpa, before we go on... before we ended, because he was like my dad, right?
Yeah.
I do miss, he used to have a recliner. You know, honestly, this is one of the biggest memories for me. And I miss it like a lot, right? Especially when I see my father-in-law in a recliner. It's so crazy. I miss when on Sundays, it was just, we would be home, right? And then I used to always go sit on the recliner arm.
Well, he was sitting on the recliner.
Well, he was sitting on the recliner.
And yeah,
all the time.
Chilling.
And we were just chilling, watching TV.
Yeah.
And maybe I think, now that I think about it and I'm saying it out loud, maybe I think that's why I enjoy watching movies so much with Roland and Milo. Because now that I'm thinking about it, one of my favorite memories with my dad's and my grandpa is like watching something like together, you know. It's like a feeling of comfort, you know. But yeah, and then sometimes I would like, when it was like a scary movie or like
a little bit more towards him.
It was a vampire movie. ¿Cómo se llama? I forgot. It's where the girl's hunting Dracula. It's a movie, right? I don't know. I can't think of the name. I think of that movie with them. Or like Hellboy, you know, and I would just lie down in between the seat and him.
To feel protected.
To feel protected, yeah. It is crazy, but that's a memory that I have of my grandpa too. But with that being said, guys, thank y'all for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe. If y'all are interested in sponsoring, please feel free to send us a message. I wanted to give a shout out. I was supposed to do this on the last episode, but I wanted to give a shout out to my friend Jackie. I think I gave her a shout out like in an episode or two ago, or 3 episodes ago. She launched her company, Semillas Co. So make sure y'all go give her a follow.
Oh yeah, you did talk about
it. Yeah. So I just think that's super dope. If you're into that, you know, make sure y'all go check her out on Instagram. But other than that, make sure y'all like, subscribe, follow us on Instagram, and thank y'all. Peace.
Bye.